In the shadows of a child's imagination, sometimes dark tales emerge. We often marvel at the innocence of children's drawings, their vibrant colors, their whimsical shapes. But have you ever paused and pondered, what if there's more than what meets the eye? What if, within these seemingly innocent sketches, lie tales that can make your blood run cold? Today, we delve into 4 such chilling narratives. 4 innocent children, 4 seemingly normal drawings, but beneath the surface, they hold stories that are anything but normal. Stories that are born in the quiet corners of a child's mind. Stories that speak of things we'd rather not think about. We'll journey into a world where the lines between the real and the imagined blur, where the fantastical meets the frightful. From the girl in the corner to the monster under the bed, the imaginary friend, and the haunted playground, these are tales that will make you question everything. Prepare yourself, for these are not tales for the faint-hearted. Our first tale revolves around a seemingly innocent drawing of a girl in the corner. The artist behind this unsettling piece was none other than a young boy named Tommy. He was just like any other child his age, full of life, curious, and with an imagination that knew no bounds. But on one quiet afternoon, his world took a turn towards the inexplicable. Sitting in the comfort of his suburban home, Tommy began to sketch. His lines and curves started to form the figure of a girl, but this was no ordinary girl. Her eyes were hollow, her smile unsettling, and she was tucked away in the corner of the page, almost as if hiding from something or someone. Now you may think, oh, it's just a child's drawing. They have vivid imaginations, after all. But the uncanny part was yet to come. As the day turned into night, Tommy's parents noticed their son talking to an empty corner in his room. When questioned, Tommy simply pointed to his drawing and said, "She's the girl in the corner." This was not a one-time occurrence. Every night, Tommy would be seen whispering to the corner, engaging in a one-sided conversation with an unseen entity. The parents' initial amusement soon turned into fear as Tommy's behavior grew increasingly peculiar. He would often wake up in the middle of the night, screaming about the girl in the corner coming closer. No matter how many times they moved Tommy's bed or rearranged his room, the girl from the corner of his drawing seemed to have made a permanent home in their son's life. And as the days went by, it became clear that this was not just a figment of Tommy's imagination. Something spectral was at play, and the drawing was its chosen medium of communication. Tommy's drawing was more than a product of imagination. It was a window into a spectral realm. Next, we delve into a chilling story hidden within a child's depiction of a monster under the bed. In the quiet town of Meadow Creek, a place where whispers of the odd and the eerie are as commonplace as the cawing of crows, lived a girl named Lily. Lily was an ordinary child with an extraordinary talent for drawing. Her sketches, vivid and detailed, seemed to spring to life from the canvas. But one drawing stood out. It was a monstrous figure, grotesque and terrifying, lurking under a bed. The bed, Lily claimed, was her own. The monster was her nightly terror, a creature that haunted her dreams, and so she insisted, her waking hours as well. The beast had glowing red eyes, sharp claws, and a mouth full of razor-sharp teeth. It was a chilling sight, made even more terrifying by Lily's insistence that it was real. The adults dismissed it as a child's imagination run wild, But as the days turned into weeks, Lily's fear didn't wane. Her nights were filled with nightmares, her days with terror. She refused to sleep in her room, insisting the monster was waiting for her under the bed. She drew the monster again and again, each sketch more horrifying than the last. Then, one fateful night, a horrendous scream echoed through the house. Lily's parents rushed to her room, only to find the window open, the curtains blowing in the wind, and Lily's bed empty. The only thing left was a new drawing on her nightstand. It was the monster, its red eyes glowing more fiercely, its claws sharper, its teeth more terrifying. But this time, the monster was not under the bed, it was on it. In the frantic search that followed, no trace of Lily was found. The town was left to grapple with the chilling mystery of her disappearance, a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. The monster from Lily's drawings was never found either. In Lily's world, the monsters didn't just live under the bed, they were all too real. Our third tale brings to light the eerie tale of a child's imaginary friend. This narrative centers around a young boy named Sam. Sam was an ordinary child with an extraordinary friend, an entity unnamed, unseen, unheard by others, yet a constant companion to Sam. This friend was always portrayed in Sam's drawings, a silhouette of a tall figure with a wide-brimmed hat and an unsettling grin. Sam's parents, initially amused by his active imagination, began to sense an uncanny reality behind their son's sketches. Their curiosity piqued when Sam started sharing stories of his friend's life, tales that were far too detailed and historically accurate for a child of his age to concoct. Sam's friend, it seemed, hailed from a bygone era. The tales he told were of horse-drawn carriages, gas-lit streets, and a world devoid of modern technology. His stories were not just fascinating, they were unnervingly precise. The parents decided to delve deeper. They started researching the historical facts that Sam was recounting. To their horror, they found that the stories were not just accurate, but they also matched the life events of a man who lived in their town more than a century ago. This man, as old photographs revealed, bore an uncanny resemblance to the figure in Sam's drawings. Fear turned into terror when they discovered the man's fate. He was a victim of a gruesome crime. His life abruptly ended right where their house now stood. The realization sent a chill down their spine. Sam's imaginary friend was not just a product of his imagination, but a lingering presence from a long-forgotten past. This revelation left them with more questions than answers. Was their son communicating with a spirit? Was it a coincidence, or was there a deeper, more sinister connection between Sam and this entity from the past? Sam's friend wasn't just a figment of his imagination, but a lingering presence from the past. This chilling tale serves as a reminder that sometimes the imaginary may not be as imaginary as we think. Our final tale uncovers the sinister story behind a sketch of a haunted playground. Picture this: a young girl named Emma, known for her vivid imagination, draws a seemingly innocent playground. But as the details of her drawing come to life, a spine-chilling truth emerges. The playground Emma drew was not a figment of her imagination, but a mirror image of an old, forsaken amusement park. As the investigation deepens, it's discovered that the park, once vibrant and full of life, now lies abandoned and forgotten, a place where laughter and joy were replaced by an eerie silence that whispers tales of its haunted past. The merry-go-round that Emma drew with such precision, the swings that seemed to sway in her sketch, were all real, and they carried with them stories that would make your blood run cold. Emma's playground was a spectral echo from a forgotten time, a haunting reminder that some places hold on to their past. The innocence of a child's drawing can sometimes veil a far darker tale, a lonely girl in the corner, a lurking monster under the bed, an unsettling imaginary friend, and a haunted playground, each sketch a window into a terrifying narrative. These seemingly innocent doodles hide sinister secrets, unraveling a world that thrives in the shadows of a child's imagination. These tales remind us that sometimes the most chilling stories come from the most unexpected places, a child's drawing pad.